Today, we're going to tackle a topic 11 million people already have, and I promise that by the end, we won't pick a side. Well, howdy everybody, and welcome back over to the lighter side of the force. Hold on one second. Can we use that? Is that copyright infringement? No. We can use it? We can use it. There's no one over there. It's an empty kitchen. Well, howdy everybody. This video is coming at you courtesy of @TheRealPatBuckley, not his real profile name, who wants us to tackle the infamous, and boy do I mean infamous, Jordan versus LeBron debate. This request came to us after our first video. So my guess is, if you watched our first video and you want to tune into this, you're probably looking for us to explain why this is a ridiculous argument. And guess what? It is a ridiculous argument. Here's why. So let's start with what we know. LeBron is a better passer and rebounder. The stats prove it. Jordan is a more consistent scorer, especially in important moments. The stats prove it. LeBron is more of a free safety on defense, clogging up passing lanes and getting tracked down blocks. Jordan is much more of a cornerback who wants to defend you face to face. LeBron got to the finals way before Jordan in his career, but Jordan won a national championship at UNC. Jordan obviously has a 6-0 finals record, but a healthy Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant combo with that surrounding cast they had in Golden State has never lost a finals either. And why do I bring that up? Well, I think that Warriors team is the closest we've ever seen to a Pippen and Jordan 90s Bulls. LeBron's been on super teams, but those two teams, the Warriors and the Bulls, aren't super teams. They're perfect teams. Also, if you just take LeBron's stats from after the first two finals. So after LeBron had won a title, gained confidence, started moving forward, understanding his identity, he probably has the greatest stats in finals history. Disagree with me? Fact check me. It's really, really hard to go against those stats compared to even Jordan. Also, the two men wouldn't even claim their best attribute is the same. LeBron steps on the court looking to pass, which anybody who's played basketball knows is just a different mindset entirely. You're not holding the ball thinking about doing the same thing to the person you're being compared to. It's crazy. Jordan would pass, yes, but he would pass during obvious double teams, hit the open man, score, get back down the court. Totally different mindsets because Jordan was a scorer first. And there are tons of problems with this comparison, but I picked my major four. First, they played in different eras. Jordan invented the modern NBA. He invented the way stars get treated by the refs, by the fans, and especially the way they get paid. Two, different positions. No, it's not like comparing a left tackle and a wide receiver in football, but when you look at their statistics and the discrepancies in their stats, you can kind of factor them out because of their position. So for example, Jordan's free throw percentage and 3-point percentage should be slightly better, but LeBron's block total and rebound total should be better, which they are. But that's mostly factored out because of the positions that they play. Number three, the argument itself doesn't make any sense. Is it who do you like more? Is it who do you want in a game 7? Is it who do you want in a long regular season? Is it who do you want in the finals when they're favored? Is it who do you want in the finals when they're an underdog? Is it who would win one-on-one? Is it Jordan's best Bulls team versus LeBron's best team? What's the question? What's the argument even about? My answer to which player I would want changes drastically depending upon the question. 4, you can like them both. I have nothing else to say on this. You can like them both. You can think they're both the greatest basketball player of all time. You can think they're both just really good basketball players, period. That's really all you need to say. What was I talking about? Oh, that's right. So this leads me to my dramatic conclusion. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, we don't have a good cutaway for that, so they just saw me cover my face and never mind. Doesn't matter. It's fine. We'll make it work. So here's the problem though. This is what makes them truly different. This is what makes the argument silly. Their stories. You might like to argue this with your friends around a campfire or at the bar twice a year, and that's great. But there's a major problem when we do that. We all get dumber. We stop questioning how stories are the real factor in determining which player we like more. Their stories in many ways are the complete opposite. And without question, their legacies are products of their stories. Stories drive sports, always have. We don't all get to watch every game in person, so we watch through the tinted lenses of reporters in the same 3 media sports outlets. And really, let's be honest, 1 major media sports outlet. Jordan's story is the story of success, the American dream. Count me out and I will show you the mistake you've made. Cut me from the varsity team. Don't pick me first in the draft. Allow me to go solo up against the evil Pistons, and eventually I will show you what I'm worth. Jordan is the kid who dared you to count him out. The kid who said, I'm going to beat you and I'll grant you. Horace grant you? No. No, that's not funny. A speck of hope. Okay, I will grant you a speck of hope just so I can take it away. I don't just want to win. I need to win. And in that mindset, Jordan was empowered. We forget it now because of the 6-0 finals, but Jordan had less on the line. Every game he won was a game compared to himself, a game compared to a kid out of North Carolina who started playing basketball at a pace and with a talent that hadn't existed before. And once he won his first couple titles, forget about it. Jordan could take every shot those last 4 finals in the security that he would always be beloved for his mindset, his will to win, and his competitiveness. All the craziness off the court with the retirement and basketball and his dad were newsworthy, but didn't taint the story of his success in basketball brilliance 1 iota. But LeBron is the opposite. LeBron's story is the story of an heir to a throne. It's not the American dream. It's freaking Shakespeare. I mean, it's Henry V, for goodness sakes. You are going to be king. What are you going to do about it? You won't be the men who came before you. How dare you even pretend that you'll be the men who came before you? LeBron is the kid who was thrown on the cover of Sports Illustrated in the 8th grade. The 8th grade. And I know what you're thinking. LeBron brought it on himself. He didn't bring it all on himself. Sports Illustrated brought a little bit of it on him. Come on. And not to mention, he's gotten pretty close. Even if you don't think he's as good as Jordan, the fact that people thought he would be pretty good in the 8th grade and he's been this good is like, that's freaking incredible. What? Oh, yeah. Okay, so every game LeBron won was a game he should have won. Think about that first finals with the Spurs again. LeBron had been compared to Jordan since he was 12. LeBron and the Cavs had no chance in that series, just as Jordan would have had no chance against a Popovich team if he didn't have Pippen or Coach Jackson. And no, LeBron doesn't get crucified for losing that finals specifically, but what we don't talk about is what was lost after he did. The pursuit of 6-0. He could never be Jordan. It was over before it got started. LeBron has had a target on his back since he was 14. Jordan started picking his targets when he was 14. Imagine winning NBA Rookie of the Year when nobody said you were worth it. That's Jordan. Imagine winning NBA Rookie of the Year when everybody told you were supposed to. That's LeBron. This isn't an argument about the two men's basketball brilliance or skill sets comparatively. If it were, we would just admire them both the same way we do with Bird and Magic. This is an argument about how stories have shaped the way we look at two men who frankly don't even play basketball the same way. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with everyone who is looking for level-headed stances on the world we live in. We have no interest in changing what you think, just how we all think. Have a great day, everybody.